everyone, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Mikey, and in today's video, we are vlogging with the new Insta360 GO 3S, which I have right here. Isn't she cute? So if you're new to the channel, I did do a review on the Insta360 GO 3. I will link that down below. But I really did love this camera, so it's no surprise that I'm going to love this. I already know I'm going to because, well, A, I've already shot with it for about a week, but B, nothing has really changed except for the resolution, which is what I wanted most out of this camera. Before we get into a little bit more of the physical differences as well as the different accessories that come with this, like I said earlier, I did shoot with this for about a week, and honestly, in my previous vlog, I used this for a couple clips there. There was one clip where I was making a shake and I was going in and out of the refrigerator and freezer, and in front of me was my Sony ZV-E1 that I'm shooting with, and then this guy was in the fridge and freezer. And so to the naked eye, I don't think anyone would have known that I was using an action camera unless they know that I have the Insta360 GO 3. Or unless you're pixel peeping, then you could probably see that it's a little bit more grainier and darker since it is a little bit of a low light situation in there. But I mean, for most normal people, I don't think you'd realize that I was using the GO 3 alongside my Sony ZV-E1, which was amazing. Also in that vlog, I did a lot of gardening in the backyard, and it really shines when it's in bright light. If you're new here because you're searching for the Insta360 GO 3S, I'm going to insert that footage here so you can see it.
Hello, pneumonia. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore.
My little helpers here. You guys helping out? Hero? You helping me, girl? Hi, Go. Just sunbathing? All good.
For the things I don't know. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes.
Alright, I mean, didn't that footage look so awesome? Like, I'm so happy that this has 4K now because honestly, this could be my main action camera. I also have the Insta360 Ace Pro, and the reason I got that was because it could shoot in higher resolution when I was yearning for more here. So I was using this seldomly, but I don't know. I think this might be my main action camera now. Alright, but before we get into the log, I just want to talk about a little bit more of the differences between these. In terms of the physical difference, the pods are, I want to say, identical. I don't see any differences within the buttons or ports or the shape of it all. In the materials they gave me, they didn't really mention that, but they did mention that the lens itself is a little bit bigger. If you can see that there. Let me take them out of the pods so you can get a better side-by-side view. So the camera itself is the same size, it's just the lens is slightly bigger. You see that? But the camera itself is the same size, and I know it's the same size because it could fit in the older pod, just like that. Look at that little two-tone moment. And then this one fits here as well. And as far as I can tell, that's pretty much the only difference in terms of physicality of these two cameras. Other differences is the accessories that come with the GO 3S. So now you still get a pivot stand. So this is the new one and this is the old one. But the main difference here is that now the mount can mount onto curved surfaces because it is a little bit more pliable. So if it's a curved surface, it'll be able to mount there, and the cover is stuck on here as well, where here the cover, you might lose it. The magnetic pendants that come with it are pretty similar. The only difference is this one is a little bit thicker, which I think helps with the POV of everything. Can you see that there? And also it has a graphic here now for when you're shooting in landscape. So now, you know, if you're doing vertical content, it goes that way. And then if you're gonna shoot landscape, it goes that way. And honestly, it could go this way too. Another upgrade to the accessory is the easy clip right here, which is great for putting it on your hat. I prefer this POV over here just because I think this is like a true POV moment, because if I'm looking around, this is moving with me. But if it's in my chest and I'm looking this way and not necessarily turning, you don't get that POV. So in the footage you saw earlier where I was doing some landscaping, this was on my head and my hat, so you can actually see where I was going and what I was looking at. So that's awesome. Oh, and the key difference with this one over the old one is now this has magnets, and so it's easier to clip on and off. And then they also gave a new accessory. I'm not really sure what this is called, but this allows you to connect it to your computer or phone. So it just sticks together like that. And then in the back you have a USB-C as well as a lightning. So if you wanted to put this to an older iPhone, you have that ability there. So this is really handy actually. Bam. Super cool. But yeah, honestly, other than that, there are not many differences between these other than the 4K, which I personally think is huge because the fact that you can get 4K out of this little tiny camera right here is insane. I don't know if there is another camera this small that can shoot in 4K. I mean, if there are, I don't know if the quality is as good as this because as you see in the vlog, the quality here is so good. Alright, so I think that pretty much covers the differences between the Insta360 GO 3 and the GO 3S. So we're going to go ahead and get into the vlog. At the end of the video, I'll have more thoughts since it'll be around 2 weeks at that point of having used this camera. And I'll let you guys know if it overheats or if it had any issues. Oh, also I forgot to mention, this also has Apple Find My now. So I connected it to my Find My. So if you misplaced this guy and you're looking for it, you can just click play sound and you should be able to hear it. So let's do that right now. So that's also very convenient because this little guy, you might leave somewhere and it could be hard to find. If you're new here, I just recently quit my job and I am pursuing content creation full time, but it's been a journey. So if you're interested in that, check out some playlists. I'll leave them down below. All right, so with all that said, let's go ahead and get into this vlog. The vlog is gonna be sort of like a realistic week in the life of a content creator. I'm gonna try to get as much raw footage as I can, very minimal edits. I just wanna give you guys a good point of view from this camera. Let's go. Mike Erogers here again. I'm a blogger based out of San Diego, California. In the first session, we talked about the misconceptions of not being able to afford your first home. If you haven't seen it yet, it's somewhere down below, so make sure to check it out after this video. My husband and I bought our new construction back in 2021, and I've got some tea to spill. So grab a drink and let's chat. Also, my mic settings were off. It was going towards the back of the mic. Rookie move. Alright, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you so much for joining my little tea session. One more time. The struggle is real today. Alright, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you so much for joining my little tea session. Got it. Alright, we just wrapped up video 2 for our Zillow collaboration. If you guys haven't seen the first video, I'm gonna link it down below. Go over there, show it some love. It's like only 4 minutes. I would really appreciate it. In that first video, I talked about tips on buying your first home. And then in this video, it's more about if buying a new construction home is right for you. And here I'm just kind of giving the pros and cons about buying a new construction home since me and Donnie bought ours back in 2021. Anyways, today is actually Sunday and we are currently, as you saw from the intro, filming on the Insta360 GO 3. Last vlog, I was doing some content for Ice Mule, which is a cooler backpack company, and I went out to the bay to shoot some film. Unfortunately, it was super gloomy. It's kind of gloomy today, but I'm hoping that the clouds might burn off in the next hour or so. It's about 11, and so we have some friends over at Fiddler's Cove, I believe it's called. I'm thinking of going and hanging out, bringing my paddleboard to see if I can get some footage. Aside from paddleboarding with this backpack, I also have to go to the pier, pretend like I'm fishing. And I also want to head out to the beach to ride my bike with my backpack and maybe have the drone follow me. Just thinking of other ways to capture that backpack aside from just paddleboarding. So that's going to be planned for the first part of the week, and I'm excited to take you guys along and see what this Insta360 can do. Well, that's sort of a lie. I already used this in my last vlog, as I told you in the intro, so I know what this can do. So I'm excited to take this along and vlog with it and show you guys the footage that can come out of it. Because it's really convenient to just have this little teeny camera right here that you can literally pop this off. Look, boom. I'm popping off this little thing. Let me show you guys. Biome. Yep, so convenient. Then I can just pop it back into its pod like that. And there we have it. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna get ready, pack up my paddleboard and anything else I might need, and I'll take you guys along. Alright y'all, we are headed out to Fiddler's Cove. I got my paddleboard back there, got the backpack there. Also got a cute new bag I want to show you guys. I don't know if you can see that. It's a Topo design collab with Bespoke. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna pick up my friend Liberty right now and pick up her paddleboard, and then we'll head over. Alright, there you go. Okay, now look like you're having fun, okay? Smile. Yay! Woo, it's choppy. We're all going so slow in the fucking video.
I don't know.
Say hi to the camera. How is it? Is that's a hardboard, right?
It is, yeah.
Is it less stable than a inflatable?
It's less different. They feel it more.
Get it. I get that. There, and they actually have like
She's juicing.
No, I feel like there's sugar.
Some Impossible burgers.
And it brings up delicious.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Okay, girl.
Alright guys, we are on our way home. I didn't film a lot just because I was a bit shy, to be honest, but we got the footage we needed for our content. Oh, I think I'm going the wrong way. But we did get the content we needed to shoot today, even though it's still gloomy. But tomorrow I do have to go to the lake for some fishing shots, so I'll take you guys there. So see you in the morning. All right, boy, have I had a morning. Don't you have those days or mornings where like nothing is going right? I'm like, what the heck is going on? So basically I had that Zillow video I needed to edit this morning, and for some reason it wasn't uploading to YouTube, and I never have YouTube upload problems. So I'm like, why of all days today? But got it done, got it uploaded, unlisted so that they can check it out and approve it. Then as I was packing up everything, my bike, my fishing pole, all that stuff, my bike rack for some reason wasn't hooking on right, and I finally got it to hook on. And this is the first time I tried putting my e-bike on that bike rack, because I usually put my mountain bike on there, and it was just so heavy. Like, that bike is, I want to say 80 pounds. I should have recorded me trying to put it up on there, because first of all, the van's already high, so the hitch on the van is higher than most cars, so that means the rack is higher. I almost broke my back trying to lift that 80-pound freaking e-bike onto my bike rack, so I said forget it. So the e-bike does fold, but because it fits without folding, I just threw it back there. I'm like, I can't be bothered right now. And so we're headed to the lake, but before that we're gonna grab us some Starbucks, because even though I already had my coffee, I'm like, the morning I had, I just need another one. So we're gonna grab Starbucks before we head over to the lake. Oh my god. All right, we can do this. We got this, guys. And my morning just keeps getting better. I got my Starbucks, but look how light it is. I swear there's no espresso in here. Like, all I'm tasting is oat milk and sweetener, brown sugar sweetener, a tiny hint of espresso, but it almost just tastes like Sweetened cold milk. Oat milk. Pray for me. Pray for me this all goes well. With my luck, I'm about to catch a fish with no bait, and I'm not trying to touch no fish today, okay? Oh my god. It gets better, guys. The lake, it's not open. How is it not open? What in the actual... That's literally insane. No. I think there might be a spot on the other side I can go to and just like pretend real quick. It says lake is open only Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Like what? Why? But look, there's a pier over there. I'm gonna just like go down here like this. Ah, just kidding. No. And there's a pier over there. Look how pretty that is. That would have been perfect content right there. Yo, what are the chances? I'm telling you, when it rains, it pours. Luckily, I bike this area often, mountain bike often, so I know a couple of spots where I can park. I'm gonna check it out, we'll see. I think this might work, guys. Let's just fucking try it. The only thing is so hard to back out here because cars go so fast. All right, before we take everything out, let's just go scope it out and see if we can get close enough to the water so that it looks like we're fishing. So basically all these trails over here, we always mountain bike. So we can go where those graffitis are. You can go all the way over there. This access also takes you over to Hamul, which is like 15, 20 miles away. But we're gonna go down here. Ooh. You can also take this trail all the way over there. Actually, we start over there where I was going to park. And you could take this all the way here. And you can go around the whole lake. And I think it's, I forget the mileage on there. Public hours. There's a lake is open Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. But let's just see if we can get away with it. Yo, what are the chances though? I'm telling you. Today is not my day. So hopefully we can turn this around. Oh, access to water. Fuck yeah. I think we can set up right here and just pretend. It's kind of scary with the graffiti over there. But I'm thinking we can just get some quick shots and then call it. Hopefully I don't get in trouble, but let's do this quickly then. Let's go. All right, let's go. Fuck it. Ended up bringing you guys. I got my first shot, but I was a little off center, so I'm gonna do it again. So I ended up getting my first shot, but I was a little off center, so I gotta do it again. All right, let's see if I remember how to cast the line. All right, I'm gonna capture the rest of my content, put you guys away so that I can run and go. Glad I got to take you for a little bit though. All right, that's a wrap for fishing. Glad this all worked out. I was actually really nervous down there because I was thinking like if a ranger comes, not only does he see me fishing, but the lake is closed. I actually don't have my fishing license right now on me. I mean, I could look it up online, but I don't have the actual paperwork on me. Lake is supposed to be closed, and then I'm over here pretending to drink a beer. I'm like, oh my god, this looks like a nightmare. But got it done. We're gonna head to the beach now over at Coronado. Gonna get changed over there because I'm still sweating. Figured I'll cool down first, and then we're gonna hit the beach, do some bike riding, and yeah, I'm excited because this is the last sort of footage I have to get before I can start editing this UGC. This one was a doozy. If I had known it would be this much different scene locations, I would have upped my rate because this is a lot. So that's something I got to talk about with the agency, that if they want various locations, different activities, like, you got to pay a little extra for that, because I don't mind doing it, but I also want to get paid for it. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, this is a lot of work. Okay, let's go to the beach. Whew, sweating. Alright guys, we're here at the beach, Coronado Beach now. I'm pretty sure you could take, sorry, let me move you guys. I'm pretty sure you could take bikes on the beach, right? Because I always see like e-bikes by the coast. Sorry if you're a little crooked. Sure. I thought this side would be empty because we're all the way far from Hotel Del. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I look crazy. I got you guys right here. And then I have this over here. But you know what? Whatever for content, right? So let's try to get some shots. Probably go a little bit slow. Oh my god, there's people fishing here. I could have totally fished here. Freaking serious. Pretty sure I look crazy. Alright, that looked pretty good. Let's just get a few more.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down.
Hi, good. Can I get that Flying Dutchman with the onions? And then also an order of animal fries.
Okay. All right. And you're going to get 44 please.
Cool. Thank you. You too.
Piso nessa areia fina, vejo no mar uma menina.
Thirsty.
Doce Bahia. Vejo dominó na esquina e banguelo sorrindo de alegria. Doce Bahia.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Alto da ladeira,
Thank you.
aperitivo e piscina. Enquanto na ondina tem jacaré e capelinha. No alto da ladeira, aperitivo e piscina.
Hi guys, happy Wednesday, and we are trying the Flying Dutchman that has been going viral. Actually, has it been going viral? I've just seen a few people eating it, and basically it's a different variation of the Flying Dutchman. I guess the Flying Dutchman is 2 patties at In-N-Out with cheese, and this variation has grilled onions on the top and bottom acting as the bun. So I'm an onion whore. I love onions on everything. I will eat green onion salads at Korean barbecue. I will eat raw onions with my onion rings because I feel like onion rings never have enough onions in them. So I will literally just like grab an onion, put it on top of an onion ring and eat it. I know I'm kind of weird like that, but I love onions, so I'm excited to try this. out with you guys. Okay, let's give it a go. I also wanted to talk to you guys about the Insta360 GO 3S now that I've had a couple weeks to try it out. But first, let's get into some of this food. So I also got an order of animal fries. Oh my god. Did they give onions? Oh, the onions are inside. That's weird. I don't think I ordered this right. I don't know, for some reason the onion is under the cheese, and in all of the videos I saw, the grilled onions are on the top. So then we also got an order of animal fries. Bayom. Sorry if you guys hear cars driving along. I have my sliding door open because it is finally hot today. The sun is finally out. I'm feeling so much better. Honestly, when it's gloomy for long periods of time, I get in really bad funks. Like, I know you saw me on Monday doing all my content creating stuff, but that was actually a struggle to get out there and do it, and I had to do it for this video. So, I mean, I still enjoyed it, but it was a struggle to get out. But now that the sun is out, I'm like, let's go, let's get out, let's get some sun, fresh air. I haven't had In-N-Out in probably, I want to say over a year. Let's go in with this animal style French fries right here. My mouth is salivating. I know In-N-Out fries are a little bit controversial. Some people love them, some people think, eh. I'm in like the in-between. Don't love them, don't hate them. Still think they're delicious. Okay, let's get in a bite for this Dutchman. Okay, we are going to try this. Oh, let me take a picture of Donnie. Okay, let's give this a go. Let's do like that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little sad that there's not a ton of onions here because I don't know if you could see them right there under the cheese, but I was wanting like a lot of onions. But let's give it a try. Okay. There's onions in there. This actually might be better because the onions are like stuck inside the cheese versus the usual on top might fall. I'm also not the biggest fan of bread in general, and so a lot of times I prefer my burgers lettuce wrap, and so this is perfect for me. Unless the burger is like a really good bun, like fluffy, a little bit oily, grilled. Like my favorite burger to this day is the Friendly Burger over in North Park. It's a flat top burger, the best. I was actually, I'm sorry. I have to remember to chew before I talk because I know a lot of people don't like when people are eating and they're talking with their mouth full. So, my bad. But, what I was going to say is, would you guys be interested in other video topics? Like, an idea would be finding the best burger in San Diego, or finding the best chicken strips, or checking out this hotel, or going to here. Like, I don't know. Would you guys be interested in that sort of videos from me? Just because, yeah, I want to start creating more content now outside of just vlogging. And I don't even know if that's something you'd want to see. So anyways, let's talk a little bit about the Insta360 GO 3S and what I like about it. Obviously, I knew I was going to like the camera because I really love the original GO 3. And the fact that this just has that 4K footage really is blending seamlessly into my editing with my other cameras and my other footage. Footage in bright sunlight, like you guys saw that footage of me fishing. Ooh, so good, so clear, just the right amount of sharpness, and it's, I don't know, I just feel like it looks really good. And then, you know, obviously already, because it's so small and convenient, just taking it around and vlogging or just taking clips here and there has been such a joy over bringing my big camera. So now let's talk about some of the things I don't like, but let me grab a bite real quick because this is really, really delicious. I wonder if I can ask for double onions. So some of the things I don't like, well, one was that shift in color that you saw earlier in the intro as it was going from like a cool to warmer tone. I'm not sure if that's this camera or the firmware because this is in beta. I'm also using the beta app for this. So it could be a little bit of that, but it also could just be that's just how it is because that's how any camera is. When you're on auto white balance and you're going from inside to out, there's always a shift in color because it's trying to auto correct for that. And because that morning I was filming, it was cloudy, the clouds were moving, but like a little bit of sunshine would peek through. And so that can tend to change color for the white balance. I don't know if that was the shift there because I didn't see it in any other time. Another thing I noticed here that was weird was in some of the clips, the audio was actually not syncing. And so I was talking and it was just slightly out of sync. And I'm thinking that's because I'm using the beta software on the Insta360 app. So I'm pretty confident that those issues are non-issues and that they will work itself out when a firmware update comes out. Just wanted to point that out though. Other than that though, I really love this camera. I'm actually going to give away the Go 3, the black one that I have, because I'm not going to be using that now that I have this. I won't do the giveaway in this video, but I'm going to do it when I go live sometime at the end of the month. Yeah, so I'm thinking to do that giveaway in a live. I feel like that would be so fun, almost like a little raffle, and we can talk about the camera, we can talk about Insta360 cameras overall, or we could just talk about whatever. So I'm gonna schedule that live sometime closer to the end of the month before I leave for Japan, and I will give a day or two in advance, probably a day, because if I give too long of an advance, I'll start to get nervous about going live because I'm actually pretty anxious about going live because you have no control when it's live. It's live, right? And so I'm a little bit nervous, so I'll probably give a day's worth of advance when that live will be. I'll mention it in my community tab here on YouTube, so make sure your notification settings are on, like that little bell icon, make sure that's on for everything. That way, if I post on my community tab, you get notified. I'll also post in my Instagram. My Instagram is at @mikeerogers. I'll put it right here. And then finally, I will also post it on my Patreon so that there's 3 ways of getting notified when this live is going to be. I'll try to choose a time closer to after work hours. We can get as many people in here because the last time I did a live, I think there were like 10 people in the live, but I still had a lot of fun. I was rolling lumpias and we were just chatting, having a drink, and yeah, I kind of want to get over that hump or that fear of going live because I really feel like that would be a really nice addition to the community aspect of YouTube. So it's not just one way, because right now it's just super one way and I, do engage in the comments, but it would be nice to be able to engage in real time. Not gonna lie, this is so good. The onions, man. Like, I love onions, but I love potatoes just as much. I love mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, potato chips, French fries, anything potato, potato soup. I freaking love potatoes. That's my carb, potatoes over bread any day. Like, here's my bread. Okay, I think I'm just gonna wrap up here, and then I have to go to Target and Costco, but this vlog is already pretty long. But other than that, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you can, try to choose happy over sad today, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye everyone. I will say, Wingstop French fries are the worst fries ever in the history of anyone selling or making French fries. They're terrible. They taste like they were made a week ago, they threw them back in the oil, and then let them sit out to get soggy. So now you have week-old, soggy French fries. Okay. For real. Bye.